Doing this is going to help you to smoothly curve around a corner while in roller skates. This video is all about edges. Being familiar with your edges is really a game changer when it comes to roller skating. Take a look at my right foot. If I say inside edges, I'm referring to these wheels, inside edges. If I say outside, I'm referring to these outside wheels. Now take a look at my left foot. If I say inside edge, I'm referring to the two inside wheels. Outside edges are the outside wheels. Now there are several different combinations that you can use when skating when it comes to your edges. You can do both inside edges, so both inside. You can do two outside edges, out, out. You can do with your right foot outside edge and left foot inside edge. And you can do left foot outside edge and right foot inside edge. Now, as I was going through all those different combos of edges, I was being dramatic with it and really going all the way up onto those edges. Now, of course, when you're skating, you don't really have to lift up any wheels. All you need to do is lean in a certain direction, and your edges will naturally follow. For example, actually, let's make this a little test for you. Okay, let's say that I'm skating forward and suddenly I put the weight on my inside right edges and my outside left edges. Think about it right now. Which direction am I going to naturally turn? Inside right, outside left. Do you think that I'm going to naturally curve to the right or to the left? If you said I'm going to curve to the left, then you are correct. Naturally, if the weight is on my outside left and inside right, I'm going to lean to the left, which will cause my body to curve and turn to my left, over my left-hand shoulder. And that looks like this. If you're at a roller skating rink, typically the direction of the skaters is a counterclockwise motion. So you want to use those edges that I just used as an example. So lean to your left. Put your weight on your inside right edges and outside left edges. Again, there's no need to be extra about it and skate like this. But if you can, that's amazing. That's good for you. But all I was doing, if you saw, I wasn't lifting up any heels. I was just putting weight on those edges, and then I naturally curved. I turned around the corner. Some of you watching might be listening to me talk about edges, and you may be thinking to yourself, yeah, duh, like that's simple. Well, I assure you, it's not simple to everyone. Even to me, it seems like common sense now that, of course, if you lean in one direction, you're going to go in that direction. But this type of stuff was not going through my mind when I was a beginner. When I was first starting out, I was just focusing on not falling. So if you're a beginner and you start to really practice consistently thinking about and intentionally thinking about, oh, what edge am I using? Am I using this inside? Am I using this outside? Then you're going to be a pro, I promise you, in no time. And I have another video that goes into more detail, but if you use two inside edges, you're going to put your toes together, going forward, and going backwards, that's a whole other thing. If you use your inside edges going backwards, your heels are going to come together, so you have to switch and transfer your weight, and just go ahead and have fun with it, mess around with using different edges, and then it gets to be a whole other thing if you are only on one foot and you're using a certain edge. Because if you are at the rink and you want to go with the flow of traffic and you're on one foot, you have to think, okay, which edge do I need to be leaning on? And for a lot of people, when you're skating on one foot, they have one strong foot. So for example, if you're skating at the rink and you have to go counterclockwise, maybe you're better, maybe it's a little bit easy for you to skate on one foot using your right foot. Well, if you want to keep in the flow of traffic, you need to be able to use your inside edge on your right leg. However, if you prefer to skate on your left leg, let's say, I don't know, you're doing like a trick, like a arabesque trick. If you want to keep the flow of traffic, which is really important at a crowded rink especially, and you're using your left foot, you need to be able to use your outside edge while you're in this position. Now, of course, that move may not be for beginners, but who knows who's watching this? Really get comfortable with the different edges of your roller skates, and good luck.